Greetings and salutations, I'm Raven and welcome to my channel. We're going to be continuing Final Fantasy XIV Journey of an Archer. Alright. Okay, over there. Right. Edelstein. You've rekindled the flames of courage that burn within our brave men and women's hearts, and for this I thank you. And now the time for battle is nigh. We must march forth with no worries or regrets. General Vauban awaits you at the Castrum Meridianum. The battle will not be an easy one, but I trust that you are up to the task. Godspeed, Sergeant Nightingale. Okay. So, let's get going. Vauban! Our hero returns. I trust that your visit has done much to lift the spirits of our garrison on the eve of our greatest battle yet. Time is of the essence. Let us commence the briefing at once. Brothers and sisters of the Alliance, I would share with you glad tidings. Doubtless spurred on by news on the siege of the Castromorians and Maelstrom, has struck a double blow. Castrum Ockendens and Castrum Marinum are now under blockade. Phase 2 of Operation Archon is a success. Reports tell us that the Guardians offered fierce resistance, but that the Admiral yielded them not one ilm. With Ockendens, Marinum and Orens thus suppressed, the third phase might begin in earnest. Even as we speak, the Order of the Twin Adder moves to block the railway leading hither from Castrum Sentry, and that can mean but one thing. The hour is come to strike at the heart of the Garlean invasion force. Castrum Meridianum, the den of the Black Wolf. My fellow Orsians, I am Minfilia, mistress of the Scions of Semthorn. There exist myriad barriers that divide us. those of race and nation, language and creed, to name but a few. Such barriers serve to isolate us from our neighbours, yet they also serve to define who we are. Shorn of them, there would be little to distinguish one from another, and the rich variety of our lives would give way to sterile orthodoxy. Right. These barriers can never truly be broken down, of course, not so long as there is liberty in the world, but they can be transcended. Verily we do so now, in coming together for this grand endeavour to fight side by side in defence of our shared home. Before me stands the adventurer. You all know her as the woman who will lead the unit tasked with destroying the Ultima weapon. We Scions know a different Raven. However, we know her as a dear friend, who has endured untold hardship on our behalf, a true hero who has ever blazed a path for us to follow. And why do I tell you this? I tell you, friends, because it is time for us to blaze a path for her. Our objective is to wreak such havoc outside the walls of Meridianum as to afford Raven and her comrades the time they need to disable the Magitech field generator within. With the path thus cleared, we may finally turn our minds to the true goal of this operation, the destruction of the Ultima weapon. All troops prepare for battle. I fear I can't accompany you this time. The unavoidable task of facilitating communications between our forces has been entrusted to the Ironworks. You see, know though that I will be praying for your safe return. See that you come back to us, my friend. May the crystal bless you and keep you. We will suffer the Black Wolf to prowl our lands no more. Let us teach the hunter what it is to be hunted. Forward, comrades! For Eorzea! For Eorzea! Go now and bring us one step closer to the dawn. Okay, let's begin. Oh, too far away. Custom Meridianum. Hello Jeff, how's you? I'm not bad, thanks. For those that don't know Gen Papa 1066, you should check out his channel. He does a lot of various streaming on Farming Simulator 22, Final Fantasy, Red Dead Redemption 2 and a load of others. So you should really check out his channel. Are you going to be streaming today? Cool, what are you going to be playing? Oh, nice. Lol. Yeah, it's one game I never got into. Maybe one day I'll return, try and give it a shot again, see what it's like. Okay. Okay, where are we going now? Down, I guess. No chests, no. Oh no, let's go. No chests. We need the items so we can sell them. And get seals. Wish someone would shut a bloody alarm up. Well, you would have thought, but I guess they're just more afraid of being killed by a 6-foot bunny. Okay, boss number 2. Not getting any chests. That sucks. Especially considering I need the items to sell for seals. Oh, why don't I think going that way? What if I just run all the way? If I just run back the way, I think I've 180'd myself. Yeah, I have. I bloody 180'd myself. Shit. Sid. Give us a hand, Sid. Come on. We can kill the generator after. Just do that with it. Get it done a lot quicker. And we can do that. Divert all power to cannons. Livia, I like her. My lord was quite taken with you and with the power you possess, the Echo, only to discover that you are but another adventurer. Yet in spite of this, the masses hold you their champion and shower honours upon your head. You can keep him though, don't want him. You can try that, you can really try. Poor Lydia. And I liked her. No, it's happening all over again. Please, I cannot bear it. Don't take him away from me. Trust me when I kill him, I'll lay his body next to yours, and you can keep him forever. My lord Gaius. Hey, where's my armor, Sid? Go back and get my bloody armor, you git. Another poor fool who craved Gaius' affection over all else. May her soul know rest. Screw rest, go get my armor! 'Tis a miracle no harm has come to you, my friend, one for which I will happily give thanks. Well, keep your thanks, get my bloody armor! And thanks to your fine diversionary work, we've succeeded in bringing down the generator tower, and with it the Magitech field. The way to Praetorium now lies open. The only problem is we can't reach it on foot. Nay, we'll need to take the Enterprise. I left her at the Corellium processing plant, so let's regroup there. This is it, the final confrontation awaits. Okay. That's it. And we are now heading to... Oh, I knew you wouldn't let us down, soldier. With the Praetorium stripped of its defences, the way to the Ultima weapon lies open. The time has come to the final phase of the Operation Archon. Give me the money. The final phase of the operation, my flames will storm Castrum, Mevdanum, to suppress what is left of the Imperial garrison. If all else goes well, this will allow you to reach the Praetorium unopened. Praetorium, fit and ready for your encounter with the Ultima weapon. Yours is the most dangerous mission of all, but the best must bear the heaviest burden, and you're the best we have. There's not another soul in this realm that could see this deed done. And Mailweb and Cannywoon are the same minds as me. Though all hangs in your success, you must not let our plight make you desperate. Victory belongs to the bold, not the reckless. Bards are wont to sing of heroes. I'm a bard. I'll sing of myself, who valued their life to naught next to honour, love and liberty. But I tell you now, that which men value naught, they sell cheap, risk no more than you must. You hear me? Now, best you're off. We have work to do, and both of us see that your preparations are in order, and report to Sid. He awaits you and the Enterprise in the Corellium processing plant. May Ralga grant you strength. Okay. Right. Off to the Ultima weapon. Yes, I'm a lazy git. I can't be asked to ride from there to there. I'm just going to fast travel. And I can't be asked to walk from there to this tiny little bit over here. Got to use my bike. The Enterprise is at your disposal when you're ready to head for Praetorium. You need only say the word. Praetorium! Here we come. If we succeed in destroying the Ultima weapon, it will deal a crippling blow to the Empire's hopes of conquest. After that, the 14th Legion would not dare to move against us, barring the discovery of further Allagan doomsday devices, that is. Let's be on our way. Gaius, and his plaything away. To his home. Right. So, there we go. Praetorium, here we come. Those who are about to die, we salute you. The Praetorium. So, here we are. The ultimate weapon will almost certainly be housed in the depths of the complex. This is it, my friend. Oh, cool. Okay, we'll have to group. When you got some dungeons or something. Yeah, okay, let's kill you. Those who are about to die, we salute you. Go. Give you a little buff. Let's kill you. What level now are you now on Final Fantasy? Yeah. Okay, back by the tank. Agitate the transponder. Oh, nice. Are you enjoying it? The Arcanist. I enjoyed it. Got all the way to 90. That was my very first character. I did a few tanks, a few healers. Then I did Dancer, and I kind of stuck with the Dancer for years, and haven't really changed it. Then did the Archer. Might try Machinist at some point. I think Dre enjoyed the Machinist. Oh, I don't bloody believe it. Right, be right back. Sorry about that. Right. Magitech Terminal. Yeah, something like that, Jeff. Hey, get the armor! Finally! Okay, so cannon and stream. Thanks. Okay, let's fuck you guys up. Yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. Bye. Oh, they're all in poor little guys. What about that? Right. Would have thought so. Depends on your console, I guess. Have you got has it got an audio player? Something like. I think Xbox has got a audio one, or used to have. Yeah, when I've ended this, I'll talk you through some stuff. Oh, I don't want to leave my armor. Oh, that sucks. Finally get my armor and I have to leave the bloody thing. Yeah, I know it wasn't for you. I said I'll talk you through some stuff later, just so you can pass it on. Well, I have something you haven't got, pal, and that's major issues. Goodbye, Nero. Nero.
This changes nothing.
Okay.
Look for the lips control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima weapon. Keep your eyes peeled. Guys could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. It's very useful. The fields is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
Myself. Yep, pretty much myself.
Do you believe in Eorzea?
Maybe.
Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, everyone. Except for this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis small to grovel at their feet. The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he has fought ever to raise himself to conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, when a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creepy mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea, face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, but none among you has the power to stop me.
Well, I do. As you'll see. Those who are about to die, we salute you. that one first? Oh, okay. Oh, don't worry, I'm putting it to use against you, pal. Oh, that's big. No chest. No chest.
Allow me then, hero, to do that which you will not.
Okay, La Porta de Cumana. Right. Okay, I'm up to its knee. Porta de Cumana.
Bear witness to the true power of the Ultimo weapon. Why does my enemy still stand?
Because I'm just that good.
Can her strength truly be so great?
Yep.
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
No, it isn't. It's all me.
La Brea.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal she bears.
So, this is what empowers her.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall, for the ultimate weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaulted scars of ancient Anak failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
La Brea, what have you done?
No more was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Ascian.
The hour is at hand. Behold, but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Hydaelyn, it seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains.
Well, I guess you'll find out anyway.
Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Okay. kill you. There we go. Oh, but Okay, no worries. Have fun.
The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, this cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
Be right back. Right, when we're back. Gear condition. Yeah.
Pathetic. You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon, the ultimate magic. And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man. Growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption? Hydralin. Like a parasite, she must be burned out. The planet is to recover. And naught but the return of the one true God will ensure her complete excision. Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about, and that will necessitate the presence of the Primus. Needless to say, both you and your Scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor. You will not leave this place alive.
we'll skip all that. How did it go?
Thou wouldst pierce the shadows, make thee a blade of light.
Cool. Nice.
What? The light, it binds them. They are too many.
Yeah, you got me on with that.
And so my conquest ends, Sid. In smoke and ashes.
Did you really think it would end in any other way?
Hear, feel, think. Warrior of light, beloved daughter. The darkness hath fled before the unclosed brilliance of thy spirit. Yet it lingereth still, beyond the sight of men, in forgotten corners of the world. In the depths of the abyss yet resideth the Dark One, watchful ever, till this evil be cast out. Never shall the world know aught but a passing peace. Yet for the present, a gentle light shineth o'er the realm of Eorzea. With thee at its heart. From sparkling moat shall it swell to glorious sun, and all the world shall bask in its warmth. Blessings and joy be upon thee. Go forth, my child, and be as a beacon of hope for Eorzea and the lands beyond through all the days of thy life.
My lady, all Twin Adder units have fallen back to the outer perimeter.
The Flames have completed their withdrawal, General.
Admiral, all hands accounted for.
She's still in there.
Cid, has there been no word?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Damnation! She's going to make it, I know she is.
Ida is right. We must have faith.
Cid, can they not be evacuated aboard the Enterprise? That adventurer and the Scions are as the Warriors of Light reborn. We cannot abandon them to their fate. Not again.
I wholeheartedly agree, but flying into the midst of that would only add to the fireworks.
There must be something we can do.
Please, Mother Hydaelyn. Please light her way through the darkness.
Look into the light, my child. If thou wouldst see thy companions return safe to thee, reach out to them now.
There!
Oh!
Light.
Yes! The hero returns!
Look! Thancred is with her!
Thank the 12!
Thank Hydaelyn. Welcome home.
Miller
You
time.
almost got us killed that one time, remember?
Now, we both know that was your fault.
Thank the 12 we're safe.
Mind your horns there, Manbo.
Ah, mayhap when you mind your manners.
Though the crystal that bound Thancred is no more, I doubt we can say the same of La Habrea. And even if we could, we know that he is not alone. Confounded Ascians. Their god may be unknown to us, but their zeal is unquestionable. Suffice it to say, it would be folly to assume that they no longer pose a threat. Nevertheless, for now, we must savor what peace we have won, however ephemeral. Do you see, Grandfather? Our first step towards realizing the dream for which you gave your life.
Friends, the dread night of Imperial tyranny and Ascian machination is ended. A new day now begins in Eorzea.
True to their name, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, along with our champion, have delivered us from darkness.
Let their shared victory serve to remind us of our shared history. And let their bravery in the face of adversity inspire future generations.
Doubt not, the realm will need bravery in the days to come. Old rifts threaten to divide us within our walls, while hordes of beastmen claw at our gates. And though the Black Wolf be slain, the rest of the pack remains. Yet no foe need we fear, so long as we stand as one.
So long as the Scions stand for peace.
So long as our champion stands fast. For there exists no adversity over which we may not jointly prevail.
No longer can we turn a blind eye to the suffering of our allies.
No nation stands alone. If one should fall, so shall we all. Eorzea is our shared home. For any one of us to know peace, so too must our neighbor.
Just as we join in solidarity before you this day, so too shall our grand companies be joined henceforth to strive not only for the good of mere nations, but for the good of all the realm.
Change will not come overnight. Yet I foresee a day, not so very far from now, when the lines that divide our lands fade, and all of Eorzea is one.
It has been but 5 short years since the Battle of Carteneau. 5 years since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. No victory, however sweet, can wash away our bitter sorrows. No triumph can reclaim those we lost. Yet do not presume you honor them by dwelling on the past. It was not the past they fought for. You would repay their sacrifice by looking to the future.
A future united, as the warriors of light united in the champion.
Now is the time for us to rise as one, bearing all of Eorzea on our shoulders.
5 years ago, Eorzea bore witness to the end of the 6th astral era. Now, the 7th umbral era draws to a close, yet we come together not to glory in its end, but to mark a new beginning.
Let it be writ that on this day, by the light of the crystal, Eorzea ushered in a new era. The 7th astral era is come, and thus is ours a realm reborn.
That's not good.
What is it?
That roar. It can't be. Did you hear that?
There's no time to spare.
Where is it coming from?
Dread tidings, chaos and carnage! It is an abomination! A primal has awakened!
Bahamul, move.
Behemoth stirs. Behemoth stirs.
One
As will the others ere long.
star.
It is not a question of whether or not shall be, but of when.
We next starve Chemu.
And with each passing moment, we draw closer to reckoning. To the one true God. And thus did dawn break on a realm reborn. The Archons have conducted a preliminary investigation into the origin of the roar that rang out during the celebration. The findings strongly suggest that a new primal has appeared. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in the ether, a pattern observed only once before in history, 5 years ago to be precise. I should like to think it a mere coincidence, yet we cannot discount the possibility. Well, I trust I need say no more. At great sacrifice, we have delivered Eorzea from the threat posed by the Empire and the Primals, and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. You have given your all for our cause, risking life and limb, I know not how many occasions. Yet our struggle continues, and we need you now no less than before. Please continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm, of this very star. Yay! Flying unlocked. Aven, it pleases me to see you out. Do excuse me for interrupting, my lady. The gentleman from Ashgana Exports has just left. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this morning. Thank you, my lady. Hi. Tataru. Ever since we defeated Gaius Van Belsa and destroyed the Ultima weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we're now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavour to engage us more subtly. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Baldessan colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to. Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. Yet my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is growing belief amongst the refugees that Alamigo could be liberated, if only the Scions would commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at the crossroads. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. Recall you our meeting with the Admiral shortly after the Leminsians sent word of the summoning of Titan? Then mayhap you also recall my words to our host. I said unto Melweb that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastmen had justly responded, that we had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke in short the truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Leminsians to distort the facts to fit a narrative that justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. Upon the subject, Minophelia can expect a similar reply. Our many dalliances with with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Palimo keeps making me send them back. Papalimo. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, really very nice. Very nearly abandon your principles. Nice, you know. Oh, poor Ida. None can deny that we would benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles, neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Uldar now and have done with it. I'm quite sure Yida would enjoy the bribes. I bet she would. Tis a lot of the powerful to attract the covetous as well as needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other resteth ever on their hilt. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations, nay, not while the beast tribes do labour unseen, defiant in defeat, to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. This sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few, and our fortune is finite. Okay. So we spoke to them all. The situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organisation's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the Ascendant. Come along. Ophno is a miss. You desired counsel, and so shall have it. Revealing the signs of the 7th dawn must leave Ul'dah. We must do what? So long as we remain with Ul'dah territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Hey Dumbies, how's you? Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organisation to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realise the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an Aetheryte. You know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause. Which is why it would, and other favours will denied us unless we cooperate. If Ul'dah is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place which all agree to be beyond their borders. Mordona. Revenant's told to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am of course conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ul'dah and her people over the years, but I truly believe this to be the best course of action. As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community forged through years of concerted effort. Ul'dah is our home. Ophno, to cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make, and I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which moved us to beyond the Scions of the 7th Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of the 12 era. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much your family as... That will be all, Ophno. I'm sure you have some familiar affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no, I have left them in the hands of men, better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. Leave Ul'dah. Has it truly come to this? Pray attend to Ophno. He is engaged in some business or other and requires your assistance. Pray be your way. Alfno awaits you upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him we shall have my answer in due time. Okay. Which weapon fight was that? When you're fighting La Habrea, or the Ultima weapon? Oh, bloody hell, I didn't realise I walked past him. Oh, right. Confound it, she knows what must be done, and still she hesitates. Well, yeah, it's not a bad dungeon. The fun ones become later on. We got more mechanics and so on. Or because there's fanciful rumours. How far are you in now? I should explain Minfilia's mother, well-adopted mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Fulmahan was her name, though you may know her better as the songstress of Oldar. She was a performer of singular talent and much beloved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Sharlayan minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Ah, cool. Yeah, I've got to do all this crap now before getting to Heaven's Ward. Minfilia too struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Fulmanian's absence stretched from months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate. For whatever reason, rumours have once again begun to circulate that Fulmanian is alive and well. One of our informants, Father Illid, was sent word that the woman matching the songstress description has been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might be assured. Yeah. Isengard's not a bad bit. I like Ilmeg, which is further on. I mean, set forth for the Lenoskia. Once let us reconvene here and inquire of Master Gigaruju as to very rumours. Yeah. I suppose now I can use that. And we can fly. About bloody time. Ooh, no, I've gone past them. Sweet O Sounds. The Mikoto Muse, why have you forsaken me? Titan's Bane, I mean, what brings you to my humble resort? You mean tell me the goddess made flesh, dwells among us, until very recently was a songstress of old art, Egdad's woman. If I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. Oh, for shame to think that she now piles her trade for the riffraff off to the west, or wherever she said she was going. It's a tragedy, I say a tragedy. West is it? Thank you, Master Gigaruju. Your information will serve us well. That said, there are a number of places she could be. I shall begin my search by the docks and see if any witnesses might have some knowledge to spare. I would be most appreciative if you could travel on to Wineport and do the same. Okay, off to Wineport. Well, well, if it is the saviour of Wineport, to what do we owe the pleasure? Ah yes, we did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold, to give the woman her due, but her perfume was so ghastly I had no choice but to eject her from the premises, interfering with tasting, you understand. If she is your quarry, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Given that I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10. You want to know if I've seen the Mikoto lass by the name of Fluminmin? I wish I haven't seen a lass of any description for too bloody long. Excepting yourself, of course. Okay. Nice. The primals on hard's fun, but when you get to, when you unlock them on the extreme, it's a hell of a lot of fun on those. see you have many grand adventures since last we spoke. You must share them with me sometime. I can't remember the ones that's just outside. I think it's Burma. Those ones are a lot of fun as well. The girl from a little while ago. One does not forget the perfumes like that. So robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar. Reminiscent of a bloom native in these parts. In fact, I said as much when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation and asked me where she might find some flowers. So I told her to follow the road south until the Raincatcher Gully, and then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff have the strongest scent. You see, if you make haste, you may find yet. Oh, that was my mount. It's Papa Piesa. And to use it, you cling on. And if I press that, no, it might have to be on the ground. Yeah, there we go. Press that, then I get lots of flowers and they turn into little babies. Yeah, I was in a dungeon this afternoon actually. I was on another character that's an archer as well. And we were in one dungeon and I was at the back because the DPS was a lancer. And you had the tank, you had the Astral Illusion healer. So I was stood at the back, the tank went and pulled everything. And I was just spamming my I'll tell you what it's about. The one for multiples. Quick knock. I was spamming that because there's that many. Then all of a sudden I was running around in circles. I thought, hang on, where is everybody? And they'd all died. And I was still running around just firing off everything I could, trying to killing everything. And I managed to kill the whole lot. And then the tank got back to us and started bowing and clapping and all that lot. And I was like, what the hell happened to you lot? So yeah, I managed to stay alive and they didn't. So it comes with an advantage that you're able to kite. I mean, you dead stranger, I did not realise my activities had aroused the Gooboo's ear until it was too late. The oils can be used to make perfume, you see, and I Pullman, I'm not, I don't. Who are you? Whom do you serve? It appears you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The songstress of old, I presume, Infilia, or should I say, Asila, is looking for you. Asilia. You are the very picture of health, my lady, yet the world thinks you dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is why? Not everyone who endeavours to find me does so with the best intentions, child. You'll be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh well, that does please me more than you know, but tell me, Xion, in the forest of Lunosia aside, when exactly will the time be right? Well, I deem it so. Do you imagine I travelled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to our intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers for use in perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further? Hello. And my apologies for the interruption. Anyhow, now that we all have which we came for, might we continue this conversation and say for Lokon? Wineport say. Unfortunately, it's not the first time I've been in that situation, and it won't be the last. But it is fun. It keeps you on your toes. Oh, be right back. Right. Yeah. Off to Wineport. Thank you. This is not at all how I envisioned it. I can scarce begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. You say my daughter waits us in Vesper Bay, yes. I have kept her waiting long enough. Let us be off. On the next ferry I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It will be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands. Namen Asila. I haven't seen her like this in years. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead, but what kept you away so long? The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far from you as I could, lest the pursuit of me endanger you and your cause. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue it you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I'm so proud of you, Ursula. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. Celestia perfume, you remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If I ever lost sight of you, I could find you again, just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone to so much trouble. There was no trouble to me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for her. I could not have made it without her. Thank you both. There's something else. This is the cat's eye I found. All these years you kept it. Lol. My father was a member of the Alamegan resistance. When I was yet a child, we brought me from here to Uldar. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Lamin who took care of me then. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know to survive. I am no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp their implications. It is clear that there is much I do not know about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons to me concerning mining, and I was a very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. So I give it to Lamin as a gift. She said it was beautiful, but there are matter loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Ursula, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realise how far you've come and how much further you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could ever have hoped. You have succeeded where I failed and made me so proud that word spells me. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become and all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do, and with it may entail. Ursula, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Uldar. Yeah, I can't remember what happened to her real mother. I think Thancred goes on about that later on in one of the expansions. But her father was killed in Uldar, and she was on her own, and Lamin took her in and raised her ever since. Okay, take care, Dumbies. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. You built it once, Cecilia. you can build it again. At this time, we'll do it together. Truly? Alphino, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send word to the students of Baldessin. Preparations begin at once. It is all well and good that we have found ourselves a new home in Revenant's Toll, but there is much to be done, and in so little time. Our first step will be to secure the cooperation of Adventurers Guild representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original Camp Revenant's Toll would have never been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, the construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for their support sympathetic to our cause. Though we may be whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with local merchants and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult if not impossible. You need not concern yourself with such matters, Andessin. Really, Alphino, if I need concern myself with anything, it is surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps, I submit that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter, namely to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted. And here I am, nor do I come alone. May I represent the esteemed missionary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll. It is an honour, Andekon. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Alphino, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. Know that my associates at Revenant's Toll hold the Scions of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honoured to welcome your organisation. There are of course certain provisions which must needs be negotiated. If it please you, I would do so. It does. Madam, unless I am much mistaken, you are the wanderer in the room. Are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance. Slathborn spoke of you in the most glowing terms to steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate the Garlean Castrum. It is an undertaking few would contemplate, and fewer will still survive. You shall always be welcome at Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favour us with your presence agreeing ere long. Well, it would seem your reputation precedes you. Mayhap I should dispatch you to Revenant's Toll with all haste as first intended. But before that, I dare say you have earned yourself a rest. After all, you have travelled so far, and there is already so much you have done for us, and for me. We will speak again anon. Till then, take care. Raven, were you able to get some rest? I would ask you to come with me to the Solar. Alphino has just returned and it would seem there is something he would share with us. You're here. Good. I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded. And? Our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defence and development of Revenant's Top. The Science of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mordona, the Rising Stones. A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I had come to look to Tataru's tale of our many guests and their many demands. From the Waking Sands to the Rising Stones, passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? I too have news to share. In expectation of this momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they have each pledged their full support, General Rarbon included. Moreover, I have decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our Order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Are you sure this is wise? If anything, it is mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Eorzea. Let us affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the Scions of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition. And the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that the gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power. Yes, but in doing so, I would show them that it is power accountable to no one and at once at all. And what of us? We who have felled primals and faced down the Empire? To you, my fellow Scions, I would say this: prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. Great, I say you know greater than us, and we will rise to them as we have time and again, united as one. There must be some way I can't wait. The area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask them for them to teach me the basics of mining too. Do you ever wonder how he does it, Alphino? I mean, it was almost predictable that he should appear when the American Adventurers Guild were moments after I had expressed the need to forge ties between our organisations. Truly, his sense of timing rivals even your own. Setting such as mysteries aside, for the present, I have a task for you. I would like you to deliver these documents to Staff 1 and concern our forthcoming move. Do take care on the road and represent us well. Right. I was told to expect a siren, but I didn't expect it to be you. It has been far too long. You have something for me, yes? Let's see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? With that, we had a dozen more of you like you. Since we don't, though, we'll just give you the work of a dozen men. Ha, I jest. Like to do the work of a dozen men, I see. Ha. Digest. Even I can appreciate that an important woman such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. But since you're here, mayhap you'd be keen on having a look around in Sion's new home? See the impressive structure over there? That's the place. It was originally built to house a branch of the guild. You see, as such, it comes complete with tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortune to be had about the realm. It may get a bit raucous at times, but I imagine it will be as good a place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me, I'll show you around. Is that you, Raven? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have most urgent news. We've received a grim tidings from Gridania, and it would appear our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report back to the Waking Sands with all due haste. Is everything quite alright, friend? I can't say I'm privy to the details, but it would appear that there's no time for a leisurely tour. But no worries, you can rest assured that I'll see you all necessary arrangements. Pray return any time after you've seen to your more pressing matters. Okay, right, I'm going to end it here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Take it easy and have a good one.